day, students at home. It's time for history class. We have been looking at the Cold War. We have looked at the Korean War. We have looked at the Cuban Revolution. Today we are looking at the Vietnam War. We have two lesson objectives. The first one, we want to know the meaning of the Domino Theory, and we need to explain the origin of the Vietnam War. And the second one, we'll be looking at why US sent troops to Vietnam. So let's quickly start with the meaning of the Domino Theory. The Domino Theory was the belief that if Vietnam fell to communism, other countries around that area would definitely fall to communism, including India will fall. So that is the Domino Theory. That was why USA was interested in the happenings at this time around, because they didn't want Vietnam to fall to communism. Now, let's quickly look at the origin of the Vietnam War. The first thing we need to take note of is that before the end of the Second World War, Vietnam had been ruled by France. But during the Second World War, this area, the Vietnam area, was conquered by the Japanese. Don't forget that we look at how Japan was defeated in the Second World War. A strong anti-Japanese resistance emerged, called Viet Minh, emerged to fight Japan because they wanted Vietnam to be free from any foreign rule. They actually achieved this, but at the end of the Second World War, France came back to control Vietnam. Therefore, Vietnam was divided into two. We have the North and the South. The North was controlled by the Viet Minh, who the Viet Minh embraced communism, while the South was controlled by France, capitalism. USA was actually supporting France to sustain the fight against the Viet Minh. But it got to a time France could not actually stay there. They left. They left because while they were there was a bitter fight between France and the Viet Minh. France was weakened by the Second World War, so they had to leave. Now let's look at why USA sent troops to Vietnam. The first thing we need to look at, like the Domino Theory, the fear that Vietnam will fall for communism was a major reason for the troops of America to come to Vietnam. France pulled out of Vietnam. Kennedy, don't forget that during the Korean War, Kennedy got engaged in the war, and it was not a good one for America. During the Cuban Revolution, Kennedy got involved, and it was not a good one for America. So Kennedy did not want to commit the mistakes of the past. But something happened in 1963. In 1963, Kennedy was assassinated. He was killed. Then his successor, Johnson, pulled USA into a full-scale conflict to prevent the spread of communism. So we have seen the Domino Theory, we have seen the origin of the Vietnam War, and we have also seen why America sent troops to Vietnam. We are going to continue from here in our next class. But now, let's meet in the Google class. Thank you very much.